And we're back. So last time the 90s remade of the Scooby-Doo gang, also known as the Off-Duty Power Rangers, went on a vacation to Spring Break Excellency. Unfortunately, they had an accident, so now they are in the middle of the woods of the Blair Witch Woods, to be specific, apparently, and other 90s references. And the main character is Sailor Moon, and by that I mean she actually sees dead people. If that makes not sense at all to you,
Then
well,
you haven't watched our video, then have you?
you should have watched the video before this. Alright, so we are confronted with yet another choice. What do we do? Do we search the woods or we stay with the van?
I got the strange feeling we should search the woods.
What would you do?
I said it. I got the strange feeling we should search the woods because we're not accomplishing much at the van, are we?
Yes, but isn't staying at the van the exact opposite of what every other character in any horror film has ever done? Aren't you curious to see what happens if they just stay by the van?
Yeah, we could do that. Okay, well,
Okay. To tell you the truth, I already know what happens when they search the woods. So,
so which one you're recommending? Search the woods or the van?
stay with the van.
All right, stay with the van.
See what happens.
I vote we stay with the van. And as usual, I have to do all the voice acting for this because the writing is too small for my comrade in arms to be reading this.
Thank you. Also, you have to say it with your closed eyes and say, I should stay with the van! As you're, because you're so neurotic now, because you're a girl, panic.
Help will come eventually. I don't want to leave everything behind when we're just not sure. I also vote to stay with the van. You know my reasons. Because all my cool stuff's here, you know? All my combs, my hair gel.
Yes, and also there's also my personal pocket dimension of coolness that unfortunately that has been placed in this particular space and time, and my air of excellency cannot actually survive, and I'm doing it again, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
I'm going on a freaking tangent for no particular reason.
Sure, I vote we search for the woods. I vote we search for the woods. Danielle. Oh.
Yes, my. What does Danielle say?
Let's get up that hill. I'm sick of wasting time doing nothing. Same here. We're gonna leave Barbara to see what's out there before the sun sets completely. Randy shrugged. Yeah.
Okay, so everything hinges on what Randy decides. We are so doomed.
Oh, I'm just gonna vote with Russell. Wood sounds fine.
Okay, so it's free. It's what 4-2-2. And our choice was completely pointless.
Indeed. Okay, that's 4 in favor of the woods and 2 in favor of the van. That settles that.
Jay doesn't look pleased at all. Like he looks slightly, ever so slightly irked. I guess that's the most. Stop picking the guy's nose with the cursor of the mouse, please. It's so uncouth. Also, it is totally not uncool and excellent. It's unexcellent. That's what it is.
Okay, let's get on. Russell clapped his hands sharply and rubbed them together, eager to usher some enthusiasm back into our group.
Attention, duelists! My fist is about to raise in glorious leadership.
And punch whoever disagrees with this glorious leadership, namely Colin's face.
Actually, I think Jace is the closer one.
All right, people.
Also, if you take this image out of context, it seems like the guy is about to punch this other guy in the face, and this other guy has his eyes closed in preparation of the pain in the nozzle area.
Yeah.
So that's.
All right, people. Let's get ready to move out. I have my compass for chicks, so I'll lead the way. We should also take every flashlight we've got on hand with us. I have one.
Anything else, Lieutenant Johnny Bravo?
I've got myself a bunch of enthusiasm and charisma for all the ladies to fall over for. I have one in my backpack. Let me just... Russell popped the back window of the van open and yanked his backpack out from under the pile of luggage. I guess the promise of a short hike had given him his second wind. I get my own flashlight, thank you.
Shut up, Colin.
Awesome. I know there's one more in the glove box. Jay, you want to snap to and grab it, that one? I'm sorry, it's a Wednesday and we don't usually do this, so it's kind of irked me a bit. All right.
Yes, we are recording this on Wednesday. That's the thing we're doing.
I turned to face Jay and realized he had been staring at me. Well, you are kind of cute, Dawn. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Russell...
I am so totally not blushing like some uncool, like an uncool dork.
I like how she's looking away with a blush on her face as well. I don't know if Russell was calling him out on that, or if it was just a coincidence. Either way, Jay seemed embarrassed. Right.
Okay.
He retrieved the flashlight and brought it back to Russell. Nah, man, you hold on to it. That one's yours.
That flashlight is all yours, man.
Jay nodded and
It's the flashlight of trust. It's symbolic, you see.
Yes, it's symbolic of his fist in his face if that flashlight is broken.
Funny choice of words, Damar.
Jay nodded and drifted back over to Randy. You want this?
Yeah. I mean, it's if you want, so whatever. So
Oh, sure, man. It'll go great with the mayonnaise. You don't?
Honestly, the guy is so huge, he could actually eat Jay right there and there.
Okie dokie. Thanks, dude. Okay, well that's everything. Danielle, the hell are you doing? Do we really want to know what Danielle's doing?
Honestly, we should actually keep tabs on whatever Danielle and Colin are doing. I don't trust those two.
What the heck was she doing? Danny teetered on the bumper of the van, leaning over through the back window to rummage furiously through the luggage. Don't tell me you're gonna take all the clothes you gathered. I'm consolidating my luggage for the way up. I don't know about you guys, but
You're not enough. You're not enough valley girlish. You have to take the on of your pronunciation up to 11. Like, come on, guys. Well, I like this luggage, this clothes, don't like this so 90s thing to sign. I mean, it's so outrageous.
But
and everything.
I try, but I'm not very used to that. But I'm counting on finding shelter up there. I don't care if it's just a porta potty.
Daniel's really outrageous. Really outrageous.
Okay, I do care. Don't hold me to that, for real, you. But it's
Attention duelists, like my awesome air is like taking a life of its own because it's outraged by the outrageousness of the situation, and it's not like outrageous in a good way, you know.
Well, it's only 2 miles.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to have Danielle and Russell in the same scene too long because their respective color scheme might start fighting with each other, like literally a clash of the coloring titans.
What, you mean like as in like a Klingon death battle between the colors?
Dun 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 dun. Sort of.
No. It's only 2 miles up the hill in heels, and 2 miles back down if we find a place and I have to go back for my essentials.
Like, totally.
If they're even still here because bears or marauders or whatever the fuck, right, Russ? What?
Marauders?
What are you thinking? Are you thinking this is Fallout 3?
Oh, I wish this was Fallout Equestria. Boom, baby!
Oh my lord, I thought we could get away from that for once.
You say Fallout 3, I say the next logical thing.
You don't need to take anything with you. If you don't want to hike in heels, just pull some heel-free shoes out of your bag and swap them out. I don't think she brought them out. What? 2 miles through the brush in open-toed sandals? That's even worse!
Do you want me to carry you on my bag, Princess Bubblegum? Jeez!
Well, hey, that's what Colin's doing. What, you want to swap your shoes out, Colin? Colin in high heels. It'll probably give him the height he needs. You don't have any sensible shoes.
You stupid rich kids.
Oh, my shoes are killer. Don't be talking shit about my shoes.
I am moving my neck back and forth to emphasize the importance of the last sentence.
But this was going to be a week-long trip. I don't understand.
I don't understand your valley girl mentality. It's almost as if you are an hairhead or something.
Guys? Well, it wasn't going to be a week in the mountains, was it? I brought town shoes and beach shoes. Why the hell would I need bunk-ass hiking boots in Florida?
I don't know, to kill your brother?
Guys, where's Colin?
Oh, don't tell me little shithead has gone on his own.
And everyone only just noticed. I believe I saw him head into the woods, yes, with a little flashlight from his bag.
I think so, or whatever. It's whatever. Everything is whatever. The 90s are whatever.
Why didn't you stop him?
Because whatever.
Yeah, excuse me, I'm just going to turn the music volume of the game down just a tad, just because I'm concerned about audio clarity with us and the music. Alright. I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was actually leaving the group like. That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
There's something about Jay.
Yeah, well, that's my brother.
Do.
Damn it to hell, Colin!
I'm going to punch the fist punching ball that my fist can punch. So much I am outraged by this.
Damn it to hell, Colin! Russel threw the backpack he had been carrying down on the ground, ripped open the zippers and began pouring around for something.
My fist is so not amused right now.
I need to replace my current fist with a second fist I have on hand for people like him.
Yes, I'm going to unleash a fistception on your little brother, Danielle.
He slowed and tore open another pocket, then another, and another.
Pocketception! Pocketception make my head... Inception make my head hurt.
What the hell? It's not here! I know I packed that flashlight!
You're sounding like the Hulk.
I know I packed that flashlight!
Hulk want flashlight to flashlight things.
Let's put it this way, I don't think Johnny Bravo would ever sound angry. Just sound the same. Screw it! I'm going after him! You guys start walking up after me, and I'll bring him back down so we'll meet in the middle. Keep each other in sight, okay? Okay.
Calling!
With that...
Also, at the same time, someone else was yelling, Yakuma! And you can hear in the distance also a Colin! And so forth and so on.
I would have made a Tales of reference with Stan Arion shouting, Leon!
Also, why don't unleash the entire plethora of references? Snake? Come in, Snake! Snake!
With that, Russell slung his backpack over his shoulder and shot up the hill in the direction Jay pointed out. Were we just supposed to run after him then?
No, we could have them die first.
There was an awkward silence. Whoops! Well, now what? Danielle bowed to my complete shock. A flashlight from behind her back.
You whore! You filthy whore!
She tapped it rhythmically with a clickety-clack against her shoulder as she explained. If I'd known Coco was gonna flip the whole game plan tits up just now, I wouldn't have taken this, but
You harlot!
Danny!
You backstabbing witch of witchery! You pink-haired demon! You other female denigratory term.
Danny, did you snatch out Russell's backpack? Why?
I think that's quite obvious by now.
Yes, I think it was very obvious by the time she brought it out. Well, I thought we were heading into the woods as a group, and I wasn't about to let him just pass all the flashlight out to the boys.
Seriously, Danielle? Seriously?
You pulling this card?
You choose the perfect moments to be the snarky to play the snarky feminist type. You're a volley girl.
He totally would have.
You're a volley girl. You are the exact opposite of feminism.
Yeah. And Randy's agreeing with her.
Randy, did you accidentally eat and digest your brain
I think
again?
I think he doesn't have a brain anymore.
You ate your brain, you digested it, then you recover it, and you put it back where it was before.
But that doesn't mean it's okay for you to just take it. The smile Danny flashed back at me looked unsure whether it should be proud or embarrassed.
Okay, Danny is dangerously close on replacing Colin on the height of the most hateable characters in this game. And you know what? Screw it. She's on the top right now. She is definitely floating on the top for being insufferable and stealing flashlights.
Okay, you handle Danny, I'll handle Colin on the hate train.
Woo woo!
Okay. By the way, Danny, you have to be ashamed of yourself. Well, I guess it's ours now. Oh,
Why are you my best friend?
I'm confused. What were you planning to say to Russell if he saw you carrying his flashlight in our group in the first place? That's
it says something when the most lethargic character in the game is also the one who's pointing out the flaws of your brilliant plan of feminist supremacy.
I mean, that's so uncool and grody.
Honestly, if a guy who dresses like Harry Potter from Katawa Shoujo were here,
he would he would make this Exhibit A.
Actually, would be more relaxed and less paranoid because he would realize that if she is a typical feminist soldier of modern feminism, then he has absolutely nothing to fear.
I guess I could tell him it fell out on the way up. Oh, you had to add liar too? Look, the end result is what matters here. I wanted me and Dawn to have our own flashlight. No more of this Ross, Tarzan, everybody else Jane, He-Man nonsense. You're gonna really pull this one out in a difficult situation like this, Danny?
Danny, there is a time and place. There is a time and place for this nonsense. And it sure isn't this time.
I mean, it's not nonsense in the right situations, but
like I said, at the bar, it's all a matter of context. The context is not right. In this context, Danny, you're acting like a total witch of the Blair Forest, just to keep being topical with the context.
It's fine. Don't worry about Russ. He's a mountain man at heart. I'm sure he knows where he's going, light or no light. Crazy giant.
And then they find his dead body, that's been dead for several weeks, decayed and filled with worms, half eaten by the deer, and with his fist raised to the air, in
Yes,
in perpetual motion of vengeance to the world.
yes, all that take place in 5 minutes. Crazy jungle dude practically has night vision. Oh, so he learned from Bob and Fredbear.
The bar. We just started playing that game.
Yes. Don't worry about Colin either. I'm sure he's okay. Just being a stubborn little asshole as usual.
And then they found Colin's corpse right beneath Russell's corpse in a weird and suspicious position.
Yeah, just looking like as if he was being pretentious as always, even in death.
No, it's almost as if they killed each other somehow. I mean, I can imagine the scene from that film with Sean Connery and a bear, in which Sean Connery gets attacked by the bear, and he pulls out the stick, and the bear falls on the stick with all its weight, and he dies on top of Sean Connery. But since he's so heavy, Sean Connery cannot actually get off the bear on his own. So in this context, Russell will be the bear and Colin will be Sean Connery.
I think Russell is a shoes overprotective.
Maybe.
Always has been. So we might as well stick to the plan, right?
And what is the plan, almighty Randy? Please enlighten us.
Well, Danny says, right. So apparently we don't have a plan. Oh, wait,
Okay.
up to us?
Yes, apparently we are the de facto leader once Russell is not here for some unknowable reason.
We should run this flashlight up to Russell, or let's take some time to gather supplies from the van.
Honestly, personally, I will be worried about Russell because honestly, as much as we make fun of the guy, he doesn't deserve it.
Yes, and also he's a good scout, man, so I think we should probably get the flashlight to him.
It's your decision.
Please, Danny, let's just go after him. We have to hurry. What? Why?
Why?
Russell could get lost. What if he can't read his compass in the dark? What if Colin gets lost because Russell can't find him and he doesn't have a compass? And,
What if they both?
and-
What if they both die and it's all your fault?
I'm sorry, it wasn't right of you to steal that flashlight out of his bag.
Why are you apologizing? Dot.
It's really not a big deal. You made it into a big deal, Danny. It's not my fault he took off before I could say anything. Whatever, let's just go so I can stop feeling terrible about the whole thing. I know you must feel guilty too. Oh yeah, sure. Danny spun away from me and stomped over to the back of the van, shoveling clothes and toiletries out of her suitcase into a small duffel bag to take up the hill with her.
I'm loving Randy's expression as he tries to pretend he's somewhere else.
Randy, Jay, do me a solid. Go through Coco and Russ's stuff, grab some clean clothes and essentials for them, anything you think they might need, just toss it in a bag. Same for yourselves, before you head up after us. If we find anything resembling a place to crash out there, we're not gonna want to come back.
That is the first sensible thing I ever heard her utter.
I wanted to do it myself, but I have to go race the fuck up on an uneven hill in uncomfortable shoes to make sure Dawn's boyfriend doesn't get pissy over dumb shit. It's simple.
So now it's their fault? You passive aggressive, condescending. I'm going to take those pink hair of yours. I'm going to eat them because they resemble bubble gum, and then you're going to be bald. Yes.
Yes, that's worse than whatever we could do to Colin. It's super important, apparently. Can do. Why are we friends with her again?
Why are we on a trip together again?
No door, yeah. Can do. Just can do it quick so we don't get all ourselves lost for real. Let's
Yes, we wouldn't want that.
let's book it, Dawn. They'll be right behind us. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And with that, we finally left the road and entered a dark, muggy, and endless forest. Yes, this looks very endless to me, this forest. Our trek was silent for a little while, broken only... Oh, sorry.
I think I can actually see a field after beyond those trees.
Yes. Was silent a little while, broken only by the crunch and snap of twigs bits under our feet. Danny was leading the way with a flashlight, and I was happy just to let her.
Okay, so apparently we were heading in the woods to battle some monsters, like in that segment of the game, Fading Hearts.
I mean, she was probably still pretty
And
Ugh!
Danielle, she-hulking into rage.
Oh, this is so stupid!
Your hair is stupid.
After one very bedraggled sigh, Danny started roughing up her pigtails with her fingers. Suddenly she tossed them back over her shoulders and whirled around to face me, slapping the flashlight under her belt in one smooth motion. Hey, girlfriend! What are we doing right now? What are we even doing? This is
Okay.
bogus.
Okay, first of all, bogus, really. Second of all, we're not girlfriends right now, girlfriend. I am still mad at you, girlfriend. And third of all,
Yes? Do you have nothing?
pink hair. Yes,
That's all you got? Pink hair?
for now, I think yes. For now, yes. Devara, we spent last time we spent 3 hours making fun of these clowns. What? Of the, I think we are kind of exhausted as that particular bag of trick.
Look, I know you think my concerns are dumb, but Russell... Russell, come on, cut it out. This ain't about Russell. This is about us. Wait, what?
We're going to discuss our feelings right now, girl.
I don't want to be mad at you. Do you want to be mad at me? What?
Actually,
Of course not. Well, Madhog wants to be, but...
but that's kind of in my name, so.
And I'm Calm Devar, of course, because I don't like confrontation.
Yes, because apparently you cannot pronounce Devar without the word calm.
Okay then, I'm not. You're right. I was being a real bitch. Really.
Well, at least she admits it.
And I was just too embarrassed to admit it. I hope you appreciate how hard it is for me to say that, because apparently I'm speaking with a Texas accent right now, just to sound valley girlish.
Okay, even when she's apologizing, she sounds like a total harlot. I mean, this. I hope you can appreciate how much hard it is for me to say that. Jeez.
Because I like to pride myself on a pretty low bitch quotient. It's been,
Quotient, maybe.
it's been a real puke of a day, though. Just Puke-O-Rama, and it's driving me crazy.
I'm sorry, Danielle. You do not sound 90s enough. You need to take your 90s quota and elevate it up to 11.
Ugh, anyway, I'm sorry for being such a bubble brain.
Okay, that's new.
Yes, bubble brain, never heard that one from the 90s. Think you could forgive me? Forgive you? Look at that face. Dawn just looks like she wants to murder her in the woods right now.
Well, the context will be appropriate.
Forgive you? But it's just like you said. I'm not mad.
It's called Cold Fury.
Shut up. You totally are. Now let's get some shows. Seriously though, I'm not. I mean, I was, but I'm not anymore. Of course I forgive you.
I will kill you last.
We're BFFs, right? Was BFFs a thing in the 90s?
Yes.
Well, I just never heard the term BFFs until like the late 2000s.
Honestly, you never heard that term in real life.
Nope. Right. Well, the more I make myself believe it, the better it makes me feel, so... I am worried about Russell, but I know you were just trying to look out for us, so... Thank you. I'm sorry this has all gotten so messed up. Yeah, okay, solid.
Well, I'm glad they solved their girl issues.
Which has no lesbian tendencies, of course.
Virus database has been updated.
Why do you see lesbianism everywhere you look? Is there a serious problem with you, man? You should see a specialist.
Also, I like to note this to you, Madhog, but I think Avast is trying to delete Danielle because it just came up again.
Oh, okay, Danielle. Okay, what's the name? Lovely Little Thieves, starring Dawn, Danielle, and Avast. Three girlfriends from the 90s lost in the woods having adventures together.
Anyway, on that note, I packed a little bag for you two when we were back at the van. I hope that's okay. It's just your toothbrush and nightshirt and stuff, but... Oh, thank you. That's very thoughtful. Here you go. I was getting kinda tired carrying both anyway. Like, oh my god, I'm still wearing my heels. These shoes are gonna be ruined.
Okay, in real life, these two kind of personalities and fashion-related 90s statement walking persons would never be best friends. I don't think that would be possible.
Only in fantasy. Danny slipped my bag off her shoulder and shook her head.
It's only because Kesu Otaku needed to create some sort of microcosmic rendition that would summarize the 90s through speech patterns and fashion statements. So she practically got all condensed 90s teenage stereotypes all into one mystery machine band. And so you can tell instantly, hey, is this game set in the 90s? I know. Also, cassettes? What are cassettes? Poison? Depeche Mode? What is this madness?
Yes, in case you didn't realize folks were 90s snobs. Okay.
Not really. I cannot be snobs of the decade in which I grew up.
I'm only saying it because of all the 90s references we're making.
That's because we know most about the 90s than we know more about the 90s than the 80s for logical reasons.
Okay, when we find my brother, I vote we take turns beating the poos out of the little Noid.
You know what? For once, I agree with you, Danielle.
Danny, no.
Danny, yes.
No? Don't you want to? Yes, I want to.
Can I help?
Can I bring a baseball bat?
And with nails in it.
Honestly, I'm very calm about dealing with Colin. Well, yes. Yes, I did. Oh, Dawn. This is why you're my favorite so far. I overheard enough of that squabble you guys had back at the van to know it was serious. I'm sure he was being a total dickweed. No, I wouldn't say that. We were just... Weren't you thinking it, Dawn, that he was a dickweed? I figured it out, you know. That mysterious nightmare headache you had earlier. Pretty dramatic way to get out of talking about it, Dawn.
Seriously? That's what you think?
If Coco was picking on you, I deserve to know about it. It's...
Where does the nickname Coco come from? I mean, I
know Colin starts with a co sound, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, but it's a stretch. It's like calling someone who's named Constantine Constipatio or something. It doesn't make sense.
Okay,
Constipatio. That's that come from?
Or calling Adriano Adriaco.
Yeah, like that. It's just a stretch.
Okay, I just have to know about it. It's partially my job to make sure he doesn't grow up into a ginormous tool.
You mean like the one you seem to be grown up to?
I mean, at least tell me what happened, please. You're going to think it's real stupid, but okay. I told Danny the whole story, right down to the embarrassing bet. Jesus, Dawn! That is legit heinous!
Legit.
Why the hell would you take that bet? Oh, I am going to have an entire cow on his wormy little ass when we find him.
I'm going to unleash a I'm going to unleash a can of whoop ass on your sorry ass.
Yeah, and she's thinking about Dada has to kick right now.
Okay, you need to lay down the reference those outdated memes, especially if they don't come from the 90s.
Ah, thanks, I appreciate it. Please don't, I can handle it.
So what do we want to say to her?
Oh, because, you know what, just because it's Colin, I'm trying to think of my logic here. Just because she's offering and such, I could say we appreciate it. But on the other hand, don't want to seem like someone that counts on people to do things for me.
Okay, Davar. Da, 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 da,
Okay, I'm covering my eyes.
Da, 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 da,
Okay,
da,
what'd I pick?
Ba-bum, dum,
Ah, I see.
damn.
Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I know you understand your brother a lot better than I do. I guess he just backed me into a corner when we were fighting and I acted without thinking. Look, it's just a schoolyard bed thingy. It's not a fucking blood pact. Blood pact?
You mean Colin does blood pats?
I heard Coco use that.
Who does he think he is? Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
I heard Coco use that word while playing one of his computer games. I kid you not. Probably while imagining himself as a wizard. Barfed me out at the door.
I bet he was playing Warcraft.
I'm totally gonna let him have it on this one, though he can be really warped sometimes, and it sucks. He used to be so sweet.
Really?
Well, the only other game I can think of other than Warcraft he could play at that time would be either Eye of the Beholder or Lands of Lore, which had wizards in.
Lands of Lore.
Yes.
Oh, why do I remember Lands of Lore of all things that I could remember from the 90s?
I have no idea. You do know he's a boy, right? He's a B-O-Y.
He's a BOY? He's a buoyant observer of Yandere? He's a blaming opus of youth?
Well, I'm gonna say, Madhog, it probably wouldn't shock me if the first thing you said was true, because considering Danielle is pink-haired. I bet the little skis.
He's a benign Orion. You know?
I bet the little skis just wants to press you into doing something gross if you lose. Wait, when you lose, my brother's wicked smart. He's probably rigging the game. I don't know. Colin can be really mean, but I trust him to play fair about this.
Why?
Why? He's a dickweed.
Yes, what she said.
I don't. That shrimpy bitch came out of the womb rubbing his little baby hands together and schemage for sure.
He's like, yes, he was like, excellent.
Danny?
Smithers, release the hounds.
Danny, here's Colin, not Stewie Griffin.
Please don't reference Family Guy in my presence.
I love him to pieces, but I can't say I trust him. Well, yeah, but you don't trust anybody. That's not true. My trust is just expensive. Premium quality, premium price. You're one of those girls. I roll my eyes at you. If I had any. So, like the price of the flashlight?
Oh, snap!
Hey now.
Oh, that was a burn! So intense it could have burned down the entire forest.
I really hope we
And
find...
then you would have Smokey the Bear coming out and say, "Only you can prevent fires." You know, holy jap! It's saying like everything is burning. That burn was so sick.
I really hope we find Russel soon. Yeah. We've been hiking for a bit now, and there's still no sign of him. Do you think we're going the wrong way? Nah, this should be fun. This should be right. Coco said it was straight up and straight east. Nothing we can do but just keep on trucking right now. Trucking on a cowboy.
I am losing you on my end.
What do you mean you're losing me?
I'm having trouble listening you.
Ah, okay.
So it's just kind of going away, like in some long away trip towards another land of voices.
Okay,
Away from
let me check.
maybe some connection problems. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let me see here. No, my microphone should be fine. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, then okay.
Okay.
Then it must be a problem on my end. So yeah.
So about Russel, huh? How is that how's that going? What's the 411? Same as always. He's nice. We enjoy having lunch together and why do you ask? I don't know. I just kind of feel responsible since I set you guys up, but what do you really think of the guy? I can tell he likes you. I mean, he mad like he. I mean, he mad likes you. It's floaty little hearts in his eyes, kind of shit.
Are you mad, bro?
But I can't tell you with. But I can't tell with you. I don't know if you're really into that Clydesdale type, or if he makes you happy at all. If I had to guess, it doesn't seem like he's doing it for you. You've been mondo awkward around him all day. Just bugging me. You don't have to say. I guess. I really like Russel personally. I mean, he's so likable. I really like him. He's a great guy.
I took the opposite choice.
Ah, you thought it was convenient.
Yes, because yes, I took the choice that I said I am not really loving him. It's just, you know, I thought it was appropriate considering her character, which is suffering some sort of condition, and she's detached from everything going around her because of her memory problems.
He's strong, he's sensitive, he's gentle, he's patient. Gentle? Patient? Like I'm so sure. He is. He just feels very passionate about things sometimes. He doesn't hide those feelings very well. But I think he's patient where it matters. He's very considerate to others. I know he's always been considerate of me. Yeah, I like Russel. I really do. Good. Seems like I know how to pick him for you. I mean, he's a total stud for the very least. I know, right? I'm scared to ask him, but I kind of want to touch his muscles. Don't we all, Dawn? Oh yeah, just his muscles. Danielle.
Oh no, I cannot say. Oh, that is so embarrassing, so embarrassing.
Danielle, that's disgusting.
Is it now?
Disgusting. Would you rather he not have a joystick? Freaky. We're having this conversation.
Yes, apparently we are.
Ladies, I like to know. Well, actually, I should already know this because I never had conversations with girls about this sort of thing. So, do you? Okay. I don't know. I'd rather not think about that, thanks.